Peace and blessings, everybody, and good morning. Top of the morning to everyone. Today's Tuesday. The first is almost here. You already know the fucking vibes. It is me, Mike Can, aka Rogue Spiritual. And now that I got more space on my phone, I could do my regular recordings without having to rush through the video. Thank you, Jesus. So, getting to the meat of the matter, like I said on Instagram, I'm gonna bring it up to YouTube and make it further. So there's two types of men: men that come through for the pussy, and men that come through for you. So the men that come through for the pussy will feed you, finance you, fuck you, support your habits. And that's all they're there for. It's so fucking real. It's like when I had my first crib, all the niggas showed the fuck up. They was coming through for the half, if you will. Like they was supporting my habit. They was doing everything for me. 8 times out of 10, I got accommodated. This one nigga in particular that I'm not gonna name for now. I used to see him out of state. You know, he came through for the half. He always came through with an ounce. He came through with some beers, some fucking liquor, some cigarettes. This is that. I didn't have to worry about going without. Now, this is the thing. When I lost my first crib and I was unstable for 10 years, um, due to the shelter and the traumas that followed, we sort of became distant. And when it was his time to show out and show up, he did not show up and show out given the fact that he told me how much he liked me or whatever the case is, whether he wanted to be with me or get to know me. Either way, he liked me. So when I was beefing with the sandbox nigga, you know, that I didn't even get to him, but however, got him on the block. When I started beefing with the sandbox nigga, he was there for it. He showed up for it. However, he doubted me. He added to the problem. He didn't offer a solution. I was in the shelter. I was broke. I lost my mind. This nigga didn't offer me shelter. This nigga never offered a solution. He didn't even give me any sounding advice or whatever the case is. You know? This nigga added to the problem more than the solution. And I had to realize that he was only there for me because I was lit with a crib. He only showed up for the half. He did not show up for me at all. He came through for the half. He did not come through for me at all. In order to talk about how he cared about me, this and that, and I'm his boo, whatever, he really fucked up. He did not rise to the occasion. You know? Now, this was after I broke up with Lionel, whatever the case is. Now, me and Lionel was damn near married by common law. I mean, Lionel was doing everything that a husband did: feed, finance, fuck, um, hell. But besides all that, I had access to his house. I was literally the only one who had access to his family. I had access to his heart. And you already know how that story go because I already said it on the record how I felt about Lionel. I was his Latin statue. And when it came to Lionel, like, I was like, fuck it. Let me get some extra money, this and that. He would have benefited, but, you know, he just wasn't with it. He, like, at all the times that I was looking scary and stupid with him, he couldn't even support me in my decision. I was wanting to sell weed. I was wanting to trap in my first crib or whatever the case is. He didn't support the decision. But after all the times I was looking scary, I'm looking pussy with this nigga, supporting him rise or fall, he couldn't even support. He couldn't even support what the fuck I was doing. It's always a Christian. If the nigga that I was seeing out of state was a Christian too. So I had enough of these Christian men. Okay? Now, was when a nigga show up for you, when a nigga come through for you, he's not just feeding, financing, fucking you and supporting your habits. This nigga is emotionally available. This nigga keeps you sane. This nigga offers solutions to your problems. as you would do all the same things for him. You know? This has nothing to do with high value. This has nothing to do with pick me. This is about true love. And as long as respect is established, why the fuck not? And on the low, you bitter ones need to grow up. The reason as to why you are sticking with that man is so he can pick you. Respect is established. He's treating you well. I mean, he's there for you and yours. And the reason why you are still DK chasing him is so he could pick you. Why the fuck not? As long as respect is established. But no, y'all want to reenact 1937 with some blood nigga that's living in his mama's house. How the fuck y'all born in 1990 trying to reenact your what your grandma and your granddaddy did, and you direct all that high value energy for some blood nigga living in his mama house? That don't make sense. You bitter ones are misdirected with your energy. You bitter ones, literally, there's no talking to y'all. There's no hope for y'all. You know? Y'all the ones that dub a nigga that will worship the ground you walk on for some scrub nigga. And that's a fact. Now, as a grown person, a grown woman, a grown man, a grown person, you got to live with the choices that you made. Listen, little ones cry. Little ones cry over their heartbreaks. However, it takes a grown adult to take responsibility for the decisions that they made. And to end this, okay? To the women, to the feminine entities, do not go through life thinking that you don't deserve love, all because of your past transgressions. First of all, you was looking for a relative. Second of all, you wasn't true to it like that. So fuck around. You didn't know how to say certain things. Don't go through life thinking that you don't deserve love, because that is punishment to yourself and that is detrimental to your mental health. I know what that's like. And you know what? Even I had to have to tell myself all the time. Thank you.